Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. Today's video is the completed pages for August. I did not get as many completed pages done as I would have liked this month. I had a rough month. Started out the month with COVID and then just couldn't get rid of it. So I didn't get as many finished as I would like, but I do have some whips to show you and then some completed pages as well. So this was my layout for this month. I really do like the way that this turned out. Unfortunately, it was just not a month where I was able to do a whole lot. You can see here on the coloring tracker, there were just chunks of time where I just couldn't do anything. So that was a little rough, but so I'll show you what I did get done, and we'll go from there. So I'll be right back with you. Okay, so first up in this lovely book, Garten Glück, I think that's how you say it. I was working on this page, and I did do quite a bit of it. I still have like the flowers up here, like the purple, the yellow flowers to color in, to add like shading. But you can kind of see on some of these pink ones, I had started shading a little bit, but I got to finish those. And like these yellow flowers in the, whatever this thing is, the sundial. I still have to finish all that, but I got the grass done and the water and the little person and like the background and all of that is done on there. Just have to finish up the rest of that. So I do like the way that it's going. I think it's going to be cute when it's done. But yeah, that is all I've gotten done in that one. Then I was trying this month to focus on airy pages, and unfortunately the month did not cooperate. So I did start a couple pages that I didn't get finished. So this one is from I think the World Literature, I think is this one. And I started this one on a weekend whip with you guys, or I had already started it, I can't remember. But I like the way it's going so far. I just have to get in here with my pencils now and finish like shading and stuff like that. I think it's going to be super cute when it's done, and that's my inspiration images. So hopefully I will be able to work more on that and finish that up. Both of those shouldn't take very long. Romantic Country, the third tale. This is another one I was working on while I was doing a weekend whip with you guys, and this is all I got done so far on this one. But I do think it's going to be fun. I have all my pencils and everything set out. I have all my colors here. I've got a few markers that I was using. So yeah, I think that that's going to go well. And I do think it's going to be cute once it's done. It's just a matter of getting back into there and working on it some more. But yep, so that's what I've got so far on that one. And then in Botanicum, I had several several color alongs, but like buddy colors with people that I just wasn't able to finish up. One of them was in Botanicum. This was a buddy color with Sarah, who is, oh shoot, I'm gonna have to put her name on screen. I think it's Colors with Ketchup, something like that. I'll put it on screen. But yeah, so we were doing this page together. Her page turned out awesome, and this is all I've gotten done so far. I do really like the background, though. I was very happy with that. I think it turned out really cool. And so I just need to get in here and finish shading on the rest of the leaves, the trunk, the mouse, and the little flowers. But I have my color inspiration here. I think it's going to be really cute once it's done. But I'll show you. Well, I'm going to leave that. I'll save hers and I'll show you both of them together when I finish. But that is my progress so far on that one. Okay, and then I have some finished pages. So I did get one buddy color done, and that was in Botanicum. And this is a buddy color with Veronica. So I finished this one, and I will put hers up on screen here too. She was awesome and reached out and sent me a bunch of different pages that she'd like to work on together, and so this was one of them. And since we did this one at the same time, and so I used all of the same colors over here that I had used on this side, just in different ways. And it's really cool how you can get such a different page a look from a page, even using the same colors. But yeah, so Veronica helped me out, and I've got several backlogged buddy colors with her now, but she just finishes her pages like like really fast, and it takes me a little bit longer. Plus, it's not been a great month. So, but I was able to finish this one, and so I was thankful that I had this ready to go, and I already had my colors picked out because I took her suggestion to just use the same colors on the next page. So thanks for buddying with me, Veronica. I really appreciate it. On my page, I used a few water-based markers, and then I also used some Prismacolors and some Pablos. I did the Pablos in the background. I really liked the way that they worked on this paper for the background. I had used my Prismas in the background on this side, and I really had to blend a lot with like colorless blenders pencils. I think I probably used the Prismacolor one, but I didn't have to take that extra step on this side, and then I was able to go over top of it again and add in like the grass detail and stuff. Here, I'll hold it up a little closer so you can see. And then I used all the same colors from the other side. So I used like the pinks and oranges on the flowers, and then like this little bit of purple down here I used on these all purple flowers, and then the blues I used on these guys, and then a little bit on the bees, although I don't know if you'll be able to see that they're blue at all. But yeah, and I really like it. I'm happy with how it turned out, and looking forward to coloring more with her. We've got a couple more in Daydreams that that she's already finished that I'm going to be trying to color with her. And then there might be another one there might be more in this one too. I'll have to look back. She's already sent me all of her finished pages. So I just have to catch up. That's all there is to it. But yeah, so that is one of my finished pages here in Botanicum. In Romantic Country, the second tale, I do have another buddy color in here that I am working on. So this is another whip, but I like the way it's going so far. I'm using my Albrecht Dürer pencils, and I really am enjoying those a lot. I like the way, I like how things are looking so far. So I'm going to do, some more detail work on like the grass and some of the stones, a little bit more on the ground here, and then of course coloring all the individual little bits and pieces. But yeah, so this was my inspiration images, and I kind of like the way that it's looking so far. So yeah, so that was my whip. And then I do also have a finished page in this book where I just kind of felt the need to color in this. I used my Albrecht Dürer pencils again, and some water-based markers, and I think Prismas over top as well. Oh no, I totally lied. I used my Neo Color 2s in the background, and then water-based markers on a few things. So like as a base for the stump and some of the flowers. And then I used my Pablos to color everything in, and really, again, enjoyed working with those pencils. And yeah, I like the color palette I used for this. I think it turned out really nice. Yeah, just like it. It was a good one, and I'm glad I got one finished. So yeah, so there is my one of my pages for my Airy focus. Then I got another one finished. Of course, this one had been a whip for a really long time, but it's still a finished page. So in Romantic Country, this is the first one. I finished the bookshop page, which has been a whip for a really long time. And I just had to finish off a few things, and so I finally did, and I really like it. I think it's super cute. I like all the little gold accents on the books everywhere. Yeah, I just think it turned out really cute. Really, really cute. I like it a lot. Yeah, and so happy to have that finished for sure. So yeah, so I didn't get a ton of Airy pages done, but I got a couple, and I've started a couple more, so that's good because I just needed to work in those books. Okay, so next up we have Enchanted Faces. So this is a group buddy color with a bunch of wonderful ladies over on Instagram. A few of them here on YouTube as well, but you can check the hashtag Enchanted Faces group to see some of the work. I did not post either of these pages this time. I don't know why. I like them both. I think they turned out really cute. So this is the first one. Again, this is what I typically use in my, in this book. It's just, I use alcohol markers, Prismacolors, and then a little bit of some kind of either stickles or sparkly gel pen or something. I didn't use a ton of sparkly gel pen except for just around the border on this one, and the rest of it is just, it's almost straight coloring. I did use an alcohol marker for the base and the hair, and then went over with my Prismacolors and added a little bit of shading and stuff and strands, and I do like the colors there. Her skin, I wanted to be really pale with just like hints of pinks and purples and blues, and I think that that turned out cute. So yeah, so there's that one. And then the other one was this one. And again, I really liked this one. I colored this one for, of course I didn't post it, but the hair inspiration was for, I think Nirma Coloring had a rainbow hair hashtag this month. And so that was my inspiration. I want to do a pastel hair, and then I went crazy with the stickles. I'm hoping you can see some of that. There's stickles all over her hair, and some on the silver star, and yeah, it's just cute. I like it a lot. So yeah, so those are my 2 pages left, or 2 pages that I did in this book, and I have, I think, 8 left in here. So very excited, almost done with this one. Next, I did a page in the, I'm going to try it, boule de pois. I think that's how you say it. I'm so bad. I'm not good with other languages. But so this one was it's a group buddy color on Instagram, and it's a coloring hashtag, which I'll put the hashtag on screen here so you can search for that. And it is hosted by Lavelia's Coloring and Colorful Diary. I think it's like 2018, I think is the title of her page. But so they picked out, they picked out this page. And so this is my attempt. We'll zoom in a little bit. Yeah, and I just really had fun with it. I thought it was going to be, not one of my favorites, but I just went with a soft, summery color palette, and I think it turned out really cute. No crazy, no any shiny stuff on there. Yeah, I do like it. I think my doggy turned out cute, and I like the pink, the reddish pink, orange coral color and the yellow together with this like turquoisey and the green. I think it just all meshes really well. Yeah, so there's that one. And that's the only one I did in this book this month. Normally I do, multiples, and I just couldn't do it this month. But I do have several marked for next month. So next month, the hashtag color along is for this page. But then I've also picked out a couple that I thought were cute, like this doggy one here. And I did like this one. And since I've already started, I might work on that one too. And then I liked both of these as well. So we'll see which ones get done, but yeah, so this is the one for this month, and I do really like it. So yeah, so that is my page from that. For Balls by Diane DeFore. Okay, next I did just randomly wanted to sit down and color some pages by Carolina Kubikowska. So I pulled out Magic Hour and picked a couple pages. And I'm going to have to find them because I don't think I marked them. I did not. So give me just a sec. Well, I just started from the front. I forgot I had done that. So the first one I did was this one. So this is the cute little owl. Really just wanted to keep it as a simple color palette. And I think I did a pretty good job. I think it turned out super cute. So I did that one. And then I also did this one. Which I also really like. I think it's a good page. Very limited color palette. And I wanted to just keep coloring. Like I just was going to start going in order, but my energy ended up leaving me, and yeah, I just couldn't anymore. But I do like this a lot. I have some stickles around the outside, like the smoky and on the moon. And then really just the rest of it was using my Inktense pencils. And yeah, just had fun with this. Actually, I used my Albrecht Dürer pencils for this one and the owl as well. I thought I used my Inktense, but nope, it was my Albrecht Dürer. So yeah, those are the two that I got done in this. Really love working in her books. They're so fun, especially to use with water mediums. The page does get a little bit warpy, but nothing crazy that is like, you know, too annoying. But I thought this was a really fun one. I really liked doing this little galaxy skin. I thought that was a fun, interesting kind of effect. It didn't really photograph very well because I did try to take a picture of it because I was going to post it, but I just think it looks better in person. And I was just like, meh, it's fine. It's good. So yeah, so I did those 2 pages in Magic Hour. And then last but not least, I did get my monthly buddy color done with Megan. We choose a page in 50 Farmer Miniatures each month. And I was really struggling, actually, the page that we had picked to do last month. And I couldn't figure out what to do, and she was busy and I was busy, and so we just didn't end up getting it done. We pushed it to this month, and she had the wonderful idea to do to turn the page into a kissing booth. So that's what we did, and I adore the pages, both of our pages. So I'll put Megan's up on screen here. We both went, you know, really similarly designed, similar colors. I really love her sign. The handwriting on her sign is just so cute, and the blue color throughout everything. I just think it's adorable, and it was just such a great idea, and I'm so glad that she thought of it. So thanks so much, Megan, for helping me with this page, and again for coloring with me again. It's always fun, always fun. And so on mine, I did use the same thing that I use every time I color in here. So I used my alcohol markers, and I used my Prismacolor pencils and just went to town. And so I drew in the posts here, the kissing booth sign across, the banner, and then I added little like loops to make this look like bow or like a ribbon or something is tied on there. Added some fun little sparkly bits in the background. And then just a really simple ground. I didn't want to go crazy. Simple ground and simple background, like really, really super light. I don't even know if you can see it on the screen, but it's just a hint of color around the items. And that's all I really felt like doing this time. Because I thought that the rest of this really just, it was just too cute, too cute. So yeah, so that is it. That's all of my pages for the month of August. Like I said, it was a rough month, and I'm hoping that next month will be better. I'm going to get my planning stuff ready to go. I do have a few more buddy colors that I can work on, and really going to try to get that color along out to you guys. I know I've been saying that for a while, but like I said, it's just been a struggle for me. So yeah, so looking forward to next month. I do really like the pages I got done this month, and I'm happy to have gotten done what I was able to do. So yeah, that's it for me today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And until next time, I'll see you later.